Paris is known all over the world for the exceptional architecture of its monuments and its beautiful neighborhoods. Come with us and let's discover the story and the history of some of those Parisian treasures. We are here on the Eiffel Tower. In front of us you can see the Grand Palais. And from this height you cannot miss the engineer architectural prowess, its glass roof. Measuring more than 13,000 square meters, it is the largest glass roof in Europe. Can you imagine that it has size larger than a football pitch?
The Grand Palais was built for the Universal Exposition of 1900. As for every large construction project in the capital, a competition was set in place to choose the architect. It was fierce and controversial. Unfortunately, it was simply impossible to choose among the last 4 architects remaining in the competition. So do you know what happened? As surprising as it may seem, all 4 architects were selected, each with a separate area of responsibility. This is the reason why the Grand Palais architecture mixes modernity with its impressive glass roof, and classicism with an imposing classical stone facade.
Would you imagine that to build the glass roof of the Grand Palais, more than 9,000 tons of steel were used, against just over 7,000 for the Eiffel Tower?
The Grand Palais will close in December 2020, to get renovated for the Olympics Games in 2024 that will take place in Paris. The primary objective is to set up the structures that will host the various sporting events, in particular fencing and taekwondo.
Let's continue with our guided visit of Paris. Do you know what is the area of the city situated on the hill that you can see in the distance? This is one of the highest points of Paris. It is the famous village of Montmartre.
If you're coming to Paris, you absolutely need to take a walk in Montmartre. This area is one of the most romantic and awesome places you'll find in Paris. The truth is that usually people that visit Montmartre go straight to the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, or to Place du Tertre, where street artists make tourists' portraits. But there's so much more about Montmartre than these. Its narrow alleys, its windmills, all its little details are some of the things that make Montmartre so unique. As you walk, you will quickly understand how it has inspired so many artists such as Picasso and Van Gogh.
We are preparing a special video on Montmartre, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel to be advised when it is posted. If you're interested in the history of Montmartre, you should know that for a long time it was in conflict with Paris. Actually, it was separated from the capital. In 1871, the inhabitants of Montmartre rebelled, and created a new system of their own. It was called La Commune, and they were kind of independent from the city of Paris for about 3 months. The true Montmartrois are pretty different from the common Parisians. They are revolutionary, free, and talk what comes to their mind. Now let's pay attention to a building with an architecture quite unique and unusual on the Parisian skyline. This is the ultra-modern Holy Trinity Cathedral of the Russian Orthodox Church.
The construction of the cathedral in the center of Paris was controversial, and has been marred by architectural, financial and political disputes. First, the land located in a protected area close to the Eiffel Tower was also coveted by Saudi Arabia, which is said to have planned the construction of an imposing mosque on the land. Then, the winner of the design competition for the cathedral was won by Manuel Núñez Janovsky, but some local authorities were against it, and the chosen architect was Jean-Michel Willemot. And to top it off, Vladimir Putin, who was due to attend the inauguration on the 19th of March 2016, cancelled at the last minute his planned visit, amid political disagreements with France.
The cathedral, crowned by 5 golden domes, typical of Russian religious architecture, was inspired by the Dormition Cathedral in Moscow, the oldest and largest cathedral in the Kremlin. The cost of the Holy Trinity Cathedral in Paris is estimated at 170 million euros, fully funded by Russia. The interior is beautiful, but fairly modest compared to other major Orthodox churches. If you have learned something today, please leave us a like and subscribe to the channel. This will greatly help. Thank you for watching.